Hi there. Today I'm going to talk about Diddy Kong. So I get asked about this piece a lot. Diddy Kong racing display. Obviously it's a very kind of a cult game in 64. The thing that I get asked the most is Diddy a exclusive plush to this display? And where was this display? So this display was at GameStop's, and I think that was pretty much it. Might have been at Blockbusters. I got mine off eBay, and these go for a lot of money. A lot of money. It's a rare display. It's not easy to find it intact. Where this would have come in is in a big cardboard box with the plush figure inside, and the point of failure that you'll see on these every time, it's either going to be missing the propeller altogether or this part will be busted off. Mine busted off. This screw is incredibly fragile, so it's just a clear plastic screw, and what you do is you screw it into this little edge here, this little end, this little plastic bit, and then so you'd have the top. There's just a little screw, so you put the screw in here and then you'd screw it into here, and I think mine cracked when I was trying to put it together because the seller shipped it with the screw piece out. I think I actually have the screw piece somewhere, but it won't glue. It's just so brittle. I tried to glue it before and more of the screw cracked, so it's just not worth it. But the propeller piece still kind of sets on there, and I don't get a lot of wind down here, so everything's fine. So that is what I'm going to do, but I'm going to take this off for the remainder of the video so it just doesn't get lost or something happens to it, because it's just fragile. So you can see the seam. Whoa, Diddy. Oh yeah, so Diddy can hang upside down if he wants to, because he's, well, more on that later. But anyway, you can see the seam, so it would have come in two parts, but I can't pull it apart, and it's not just because of these tape stripe sticks or stickers things. It's because it feels glued, and I can kind of see in there that it might have been hot glued, and this cone kind of makes the pieces stick together, and that I can't take off either. It's glued inside as well. The rest of the detail is just stickers. So you have the number and the exhaust pipes from the engine, a couple of Diddy Kong Racing logo stickers, and then the N64 logo, and then these like tape stripe things. So most of the details are stickers, and they are coming up. They're like a kind of, they feel like a little cardboard. They're very rigid. Oh, there's an N64 logo on the bottom too, because this would have been hung high, so this is what you wanted to see. And then the fishing wire would have been with it to hang it from, and it's just like a little hook that you'd hang from the ceiling tiles in the GameStop or what have you. Babbage's, might have been a software, etc., if anyone remember those. And then it has a little place to tie it, and those come together and kind of have a triangulation, so it holds it up. Okay, now the plush. So the plush is not an exclusive, which is making some people breathe a little easier. And I have the other BD&A plushes. It's just a BD&A plush. I thought for a long time that the blue eyes were exclusive to it. I guess not the case. In the late stages, there was a re-release Diddy Kong, because the original Diddy Kong looks like this, where he's kind of more in a sitting pose. I guess a little bit. I guess they're both kind of in a sitting pose, but this one's a little bit smaller than this one. And I guess in the late stage, BD&A released another Diddy with blue eyes for whatever reason. Nothing on the hats. He's got the giant star. But yeah, everything's a little bit more vibrant with this one. Everything is a little bit bigger with this one, which is interesting. So this one is just tagged BD&A. I don't have the hang tag for it, but this one has the hang tag and the tush tag. Bensusen Deutsch and Associates in Redmond, Washington. 3 and up. This says 1997 on it. So yeah, kind of, that would have been kind of an early one, but that just might be the license because they re-released them multiple times. So this might have been right before they switched to the toy site, Diddy Kong. Let's see, this one says 1999, so this was a little bit later. And it's the plastic head one. So there you go. And this one has the toy site hang tag, but still says BDNA on the back. We know how to play. There you go. And his tail is much more rigid and not attached to him. But this one's like, you know, in scale, we're going much smaller. There's also another plush. And this one is, this one's still different than this one. Not by a whole lot, but you can tell the difference in the eyes. And this is the one where Diddy rides the car. And the car is also a plush, BDNA plush. And this is extremely rare, this BDNA. And mine's sealed. Well, I guess it's taped in the bag, so I guess it's not, I don't know if it's necessarily a true sealed bit here, but this little air hole can kind of tell you that it might have been at one point, like it might have been opened. Might be the original bag, but I don't even know if anyone would care about that. But I'm not going to remove it from the bag because you can really tell his tail here is attached to his hat in the back. Whereas this one here, well, actually the toy site one doesn't have it attached, so all the rest of them do. But see, this one's different than that one just because of the eyes as well. This one feels smaller. This one actually feels smaller than this one too. That's just how it is. I don't know. There was quite a bit of variation in these BDNA plushes. It's weird. Might have to do a video on it at one point, but I don't have them all. There's like 4 different Luigi variations. Yeah, more on that in a different video. So that's all of that. So he just sits in there. The only real difference is you get a little piece of Velcro on the tag. You can really put it anywhere, but it works best on the tag. And you attach it to a piece of Velcro in the seat, and then he stays there. I gotta fix this fishing wire now because it's supposed to be behind him. I guess I can just kind of do that. There we go. He's flying. All right, so that is the Diddy Kong Racing display. Ooh, see, it just sets on there. I don't like that, but that's how it has to be. All right, well, thanks for watching.